Who's ready to talk some toys tonight? Hey, there we go. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo. Welcome back to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. And this is my Sunday night podcast where we get to talk about life and toys. And today I have a very special guest. Let me first showcase his page. So here we go, guys. If you do not know the Figure Report, he is awesome. Mikey is here tonight. He's backstage ready to rock and roll. So we're going to be taking a look at his origin story into collecting. We're going to talk about all the other fun things that makes him who he is. So, let me get Deadpool out of there. Here we go. So, Mikey, the Figure Report. What's going on, dude?
Oh, hey, dude.
How are you? How goes it, man?
It goes well, man. Thanks for having me. Happy to be here on a Sunday evening with you.
Yeah, man. Oh, this is like I was just telling you before the stream. Long time coming. We got to hang out at the Giant Man Haslab at Comic-Con. I mean, like we had talked previously, but that was like I think our first time getting to meet and hug.
First meet and hug. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully not the last. You know.
No, definitely not.
Meet and hug in the future.
Are you? So what's your? Oh man, I guess I'll jump right now. Are you going to? Are you doing Comic-Con San Diego this year?
Not San Diego. I don't think so. There's just kind of a lot of things happening in the summer, so I don't think so. But New York Comic-Con for sure. That's 110%. That's like ink to paper. That's done. Done deal.
Right.
And then Legion Con for sure. That would be a great thing to go to. So those
you
are
gone
the two
yet?
events. I haven't gone. I was gonna go last year, but I had to go to Italy of all places.
Right.
So
And Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, Italia, what are we gonna do? And so I had to go there. But no.
Yeah.
But next time for sure. I'm this upcoming year. I want to go.
Oh, dude. Well, I think this year is going to be, last year was such a blast. So I've only gone twice so far, and 2 years ago was my first time, and it was already like each year is the biggest one they've put on because it continues to grow.
Yeah.
And last year, I mean, like so many people came out. I mean, like even Cheney came from all the way from because all the way from Cali to come.
Made the pilgrimage.
So I think it's getting really cool. Like it's of course centered around Four Horsemen and all the custom and dial work that people do for it, but it really just turned into a weekend of like just toy hangout and celebration of friendship and fun and all the stuff that I love. So
that's great. Yeah, man. I want to be a part of that for sure. So I'm looking forward to it this year.
Oh man, it's going to be a blast. So that'll be awesome. All right, so we have some fall things to look forward to, so that's good. I still have to buy my plane ticket to San Diego.
Oh man, so you're still in the planning stages, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like we have, it's gonna be neat. I don't know if there's not that it's like we're gonna be announcing where we're going, but like there's a few of us that are gonna be having a house together. So I don't know if they're doing like a big reveal. Party. It's gonna be really really cool, man. So I'm excited. I only have a ticket for Thursday. So I have to fly out Wednesday, and then I'll leave Sunday. So what other shenanigans I can get myself into, I look forward to it.
Is this your first time going with a big group?
This is my first time going to San Diego Comic-Con ever. So,
ever? Your first time?
Yeah.
Ooh, popping the cherry, dude. That's exciting.
Dude, it's like one of those things where I'm still, just between the cost and like also, like I'm a toy daddy. Like I love my kids. Like I'm not trying to ever get away from it. Like I like spending time with my kids.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, it's still that thing. But no, it's like 5 days away. But and again with the cost, but it's again, life is so short that this opportunity and now with this big group of people that we get to go to, it was like can't pass it up, especially because I got the lottery. Like I got the tickets on behalf of me, Toy Father, and No Chewing. Like we were all trying, and I was the one that got. And I was like, all right, the universe is telling us to go, guys.
This is it. Man. When the universe tells you something, you have to answer that call. That's kind of the thing that I've learned the last few years, that life is short, so you want to seize those opportunities when they come. because you never know when they'll come again, right? So for sure, I'm glad you're gonna go out. That's great.
Yeah, thanks, man. And again, I know with Unparalleled, no hugs. Just like you and I hugs, but like I know
you
which people.
You don't want to hug that. You don't want to hug that snake, that crook, that fiend. You want no part of his body contacting yours. I promise you. It's not.
I could grow my beard out though, and they can have like the Pandora. You know what I mean? Like little intertwine.
Yeah. Oh no. Your beard would fall off instantly.
Yeah.
The poison of his beard contacting yours.
I just think it would just be more powerful. Like I'm not unless I'm the anti-venom to his venom symbiote.
Maybe
that would be the only thing
taking over. Maybe the power of love can overcome.
By the way, we already have some friends in the chat tonight, so let's just say hi to our buddies here. So we got Toy Farce. What's going on, man? Oh my God, love his stuff. He's so good. Josh Brown's in the house. Josh, quick plug, real fast, Mikey. I'm sure you won't mind real quick, but
I don't.
He's got his page going. So his storefront is up and going. And again, I have some of his head sculpts here that I can show you guys on the Valiant Knight, and Mikey, you too. Like, especially if you're starting to get into Legions. But But yeah, like his stuff again, guys, super reasonably priced. You do have to do the work, so that's why I haven't painted any of mine yet. I just haven't had that time. But that's a summer project, and I'm super excited. Awesome. And I believe, and Josh, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, there has been a 20% off coupon, Toy Daddies. How about that? So there you go.
Look at that. Awesome.
Turtles Nerd 88, happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. Wyatt Smith, Copper State Collectibles. How you doing, brother? Let's see. Oh, my man Cal the Collector's here. How you doing, Carlos? And E from E's Animation Studio. Clintastic's in the house. What's going on? There's my man Cody. Too Much New Toys. You guys would get a lot. I feel like, have you met Cody yet? Have you had any interactions with him?
No, I don't think so.
I think you'd really enjoy his account. Like, I just can tell everybody. Like, Cody's just I think you'd dig him. Like, there's the Machu Toy. What's going on, Matt? How you doing, dude? By the way, I was mentioning to Mikey before the stream that we do have a hard cap, so we're gonna end tonight around 9:30. So Matt, if at some point, like later on, maybe around 9, if you want to come in and do the commentary, Mikey said he's always wanted to do some wrestling commentary. So I'm just saying, we got a little.
My dream.
Here's Jukebox Hero. What's going on, man? Finn Cobb's in the house. How you doing? Samurai Chris, what's up? What's up? Marcus Yee, hello. And here we go. Ooh, Pops. I always say Pop. Oh, Pop and Son Collectors. How you doing? What's going on? And yes, it is. Toy Daddies is still good. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. High School Creations. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, dude? How are you, man? Thanks for hanging out this evening. And oh my goodness, Diggs Figs, the global icon and national treasure that is Ryan. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Just again, this is all going towards the Comic-Con, my ticket to Comic-Con. So I appreciate that greatly.
Going straight to the fund.
Yeah, exactly. I have my notebook. I'm keeping a log. I'm trying to be well behaved lately with my toy purchases. So, but that's what we're gonna get into. So,
yes.
So, Mikey, where did you like? I always like to go back to like one of the like collection of like the back in time.
Yeah.
So just like we all have, I believe, like these core figures, these core toys that we grew up with that we loved, carried with. They were our pocket figures before we even called them pocket figures. They were just what we had on. They were an extension of us. So what are some of your like earliest memories of toys? Because I feel like that's where our problems all started.
Yeah, you have to point. The trauma starts somewhere, right? There's always a point of origin. I think it began. I mean, I can trace it back to the 80s. I think that the whole Ninja Turtle craze. I was born in 86.
Okay.
So, but my family, my uncle primarily, and my cousin and my brother as well, they collected toys They were into action figures, GI Joes, Ninja Turtles, all that stuff. And so it was very easy for me to get into toys because it was always around me when I was younger, right?
Sure.
And so it just began kind of, I would take their toys and I would destroy their toys. And so eventually I had to get my own because I kept destroying theirs. I remember one, it was a Ninja Turtles, I think a Genghis Frog, and my cousin still has his old Ninja Turtle action figures from then. And he still has this one that's covered in ink marks all over its face.
Nice.
And so that's my first real core memory of an action figure was destroying his. And then eventually I just got my own. But I think like Ninja Turtle was kind of the start for everything.
Okay.
For me. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like that was obviously one of mine too. And again, so many people around. I was born in '82, so in our realm, like any kind of '80s based childhood, we all have similar fandoms.
Yep.
And man, I remember the Christmas I got the 4 Ninja Turtles. That was so epic. That was just, and they were in a Macy's, but I thought like I had just unwrapped like socks, like so
Socks!
it was like it was a Macy's box. I'm like, more clothes, Santa, and it was like, oh, fake out.
Fake out, Santa got you.
I
have. Oh, nice.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't even
Supporting
cut
the
you off there.
fun.
I just wanted to again thank you so much, Mike. I really appreciate that. I always say these are never expected, but always appreciated. So very, very thankful for you. So appreciate you, Mike. But so Ninja Turtles. All right, so that's the core. And then what about like so after the Turtles, like did you have anything specific that you always found yourself like carrying around, or like I know for me I was a little bit older at that point, maybe like 9 or 10, but the brown suit Wolverine with the pop out claws, like I carried that guy. I took him to mass. I was an altar boy. I would take him to mass. Like he would be in there, like tucked into the
I love that mask. I used to wear that mask on my pinky finger just because I was like, it's so cool that you could take a mask off. That's so amazing. And I love that toy, the brown suit Wolverine for sure. I like the Apocalypse with a pen. With a weird pen weapon, right? Remember that one?
Yeah.
I don't know what that weapon was about, but I liked it. It was cool to have a pen, like a cool accessory. I think Batman Returns was the real first wave of action figures that I got into. Like I remember getting the Batman in the yellow submarine costume.
Right.
The one with the Bruce Wayne where you could pop on the Batman head.
Oh yeah,
the whole cowl and everything.
Yeah,
you still got yours.
Yeah.
That was great. I never got the and I'm still upset about it. I never got the Batmobile that split. Me
neither.
Batman Returns Batmobile.
Me neither. I never got the first movie with the cocoon. I never had either of those.
Oh, okay. I got the first one. It was cool, but the second one was the best one, man. Like that thing was. Yeah. That was cool.
Anything with like a button that does stuff.
Any sort of action feature with a button that you press. Oh, it's like I gotta have it, And that was the thing in the '90s. It was all action feature oriented. So every character, every play set, every vehicle had an action feature, a button to press that made it that much more special. So. Yeah.
Oh man. So dude, you reminded me of getting into like just doing the Instagram and getting into toy photography, and I was busting out like my old like real Ghostbusters figures for it, and I think I did a Lion-O shot, like like with green, so they're very rudimentary, like my intros to the whole hobby. And I bought a door to Ecto 1 because I had my original, but the door, like the side door was missing. It was like $35, but I had an alert on because like as soon as one popped up, I'm like, I'm getting it. And then of course they reissue the whole thing. But yeah, man. Oh, toys are the best. Toys are the best. So
best, man. I have so much memories attached to toys, and I think that's kind of, a lot of us, I feel like in our age demographic, our age range has the same sort of thing. Like you said, you have such a connection to those things. You have a core memory attached to Ninja Turtles, right? So it just kind of carries on for years. And now it's like an amazing time to collect.
Yeah. Oh, man. So speaking of Ninja Turtles, did you get your hands on that Mezco set?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of... I mean, I was already sold day one. I think I tried to talk myself out of it originally. I was like, I don't need those. I have the NECA ones. I have the Figure Arts ones. I'm good. And then I was like, no, I kind of need these. I think once someone posted photos from Comic-Con, I was like, okay, I'm set. I need these. These are absolutely must-haves, and they are. They're my favorite set of turtles. I mean, for me personally, I don't know how you feel, but
no, I let's see, they're all back there right now. I did it last night, and I'd say if it's not every weekend, it's been every other weekend so far since I had them, where I'll just take them out and just change the arrangement of the clothing or the new, different accessory on it. So they're all posed up right now. I took a couple things so I can share them out to the story, throughout the week, but
awesome,
they're so much fun. They're incredible. And, I'm curious.
You look so lovingly when you talk about them.
I know. They're so great. It's so silly. There's Don. I was just getting him all posed up and getting the goggles on, and that. Oh man, I'm very curious if there's going to be anything coming out with them with Comic-Con this year. I know that Mezco last year had some stuff that was exclusive to it, so I'm just wondering if there's anything that will be related, because now I want that Casey Jones. At first, when that was first announced, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll need him. And now I'm like, yep, I need everything from the Mezco turtle world.
Yes, yeah. As they just reeled you in with those turtles, and now you're all in.
Yeah, man,
sinker. I hope this year they have a very good showing, because last year they had the turtles, and I feel like that was it. And they had already announced the turtles. They had shown, some photos and everything like that, but I feel like this year they gotta really, really show something. Have a really good, strong showing, because last year they didn't really have one.
Yeah, well, that's interesting, because that was the word of mouth from the turtle set alone had Mezco very high up on people's how did toy companies in terms of what they talked about or what they showed off, and it was just that set alone blew people away, including myself. So I am very curious as to what else will be available through them this year. I'm excited for it.
I hope they show off the animated Batman and Joker. I'm really excited about those.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're a Mezco boy. So you are a Mezco boy.
Excuse me, sir. I don't like labels.
Yeah, Mezco man.
Mezco. My pronouns are Mezco man. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
No. No, I feel like I've slowly been sucked into the Mezco hole, because I wasn't really initially, and then I think you just get one, and then it's sort of addicting, and then you kind of, you get one, you understand what they're about, and so if you find the characters that they make and they really resonate with you, like we're gonna talk about the Green Goblin. I just got that one. Yeah. I love it. I feel like it's a great figure, and I got the Doctor Doom. They came together.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, and the turtles are great. I don't remember the first. Do you remember the first Mezco you got?
It was Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Same. Moon Knight was my first Mezco.
How about? Hey, there we go.
Hey.
What is it? It's like Eskimo Brothers, but with Mezco.
Yeah. Meskimo.
Yes, I like that. There we go.
Little Meskimo Brothers. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
funny. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, dude. So for me, that was my first one.
Oh my god. So you had that same oh my god, because that figure, it was before the show dropped, and I've always appreciated the character, and I was at Zap Comics in New Jersey, and I was with my neighbor Dan, and it was around this time, my birthday. This is my birthday month, and I was just it was the Two-Face, it was the Ragnarok Hulk, and that Moon Knight, and Dan was like, you should probably go Moon Knight, man. He's like, you're gonna be super hyped when that show drops, and then I just getting to experience the unboxing, all of those accessories, seeing what it is, oh my god, it won me over, man.
Yeah, that was my first one too. It was that feeling of, man, there's so much packed in one figure.
Yeah,
and the quality is really great. that was like really impressive. But I think the first one that really like I was all in on was the Crow Mezco figure.
Oh, see, that's like I feel bad because The Crow is still a movie I haven't like seen recently or ever. I feel bad about.
I like how you went from recently to ever.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
Me.
It's one of my like. Yeah, I
judge you, but I forgive you.
All right, it's on my list. Like it's just one of those things I haven't. Like I need to remember because I don't know if you're again this is a little tangent but like like we just cut the cord lately and not that like we were ever like watching cable TV necessarily but like trying to find stuff like my wife and I might get an hour or two to like hang out on a nightly basis and I don't know I'm always like having trouble finding something to watch like we do end up like if we catch a show like we got into Fallout but that was great but that was 8 episodes and now I'm like what are we watching what is left what is out there
is it that there's too many things to decide from or is it just
I would say that's the biggest thing sometimes I get just overwhelmed and then it's like that choice fact of like what are we like nothing's like jumping out to us and then it's obviously not just me like last night I stayed up a little bit later. I'm still trying to chip away at Invincible, but like my wife has like that's a me show. She's like I'm done. I did my time in season 1.
I served my time. You can't bring yeah. I got you.
Even Fallout like with I always tell people it's an excellent show, but it's not for the squeamish because it is very gory it's video game styled a lot of heads exploding and things like that so even for that she'll kind of just roll over and scroll and she's like is it over yet I'm like all right you can watch now.
My wife is different. We'll watch something that's gory. I mean she doesn't like gore very much but in those moments of gore she's still watching the show but she'll turn away, cover her eyes, avert her eyes from the screen because she really she feels it very much so like it's very intense for her, the gore,
right?
But it's hard. There's just so much there's so much content out there.
A
lot of content to keep up with.
Right, so like with these older movies like I've been forcing like there were a few times I forced myself to be like I'm picking something old. I'm like, you're just going to roll with it. I'm going to put it on and whatever. Like one of them was Beetlejuice one night. One of them was TMNT, Secret of the Ooze. Like I'm like, this is what I'm putting on. So The Crow, I just need to like on that mode, just be like, all right, let's just finally see what this is all about. Yeah. It's
a mood, right? The Crow is very much of like a moody film, a dark film. It's violent and but it's very good. I find it very good. I feel like it still holds up, but it's still very 90s as well. So
which I still
has
have
a place. It still has its place.
Of course. I mean, we literally grew up watching those things. Like there was definitely a style or the way that they would put their stories together. But
the music, the editing of them all.
It's
amazing, man. Yeah.
Let me just catch up in the chat real quick. We got some more comments coming in. So just so you know, Cal, hey, there we go. Purchased the brick roller set from High School Creations. Very cool.
Nice.
Messy Photography, what's going on, buddy boy? HC Yellow Jacket's in the house. How you doing, Martin? And then let's see. Josh Brent says, how terrible. I haven't opened. Oh, dude, you have to open that Mezco set, man. I know that you probably watched a lot of like reviews and got that, but you have them there. Cody, did you open your other 2 yet? Because he's been sitting on like half of his. Oh, you got look. Come on. What are we doing, everybody? What are we open those turtles up.
I've only opened it twice.
Oh,
I have limited room, dude. I have a detolf shelf, and that's about it. I have to pick and choose when I display my things. Like right now, I'm just displaying some X-Men stuff and some other things.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. It's got to go with like you said, the vibe. Right now, X-Men is the vibe for our community.
X-Men is totally a vibe. Yeah, it's all X-Men. It's that's what's going on right now.
Oh man, Mike passed on that set. Again, just I would always say just keep waiting, get through Comic-Con season and see what happens there.
Yep.
Toy Addict 17, what's up, Daddy boy? How you doing, buddy? Let's see, who else did I miss? Let's see. Everybody who's here. Okay. I love that we have some tutorials going on with tile building right now with Mike. I love it. I love it. Look at this. This is fantastic.
Amazing, man. What a resource.
Power of friendship, baby. Thank you, Mike, for sharing your wealth of knowledge, man. So speaking of, so you talked about, I was going to show you this tonight.
Show me.
Oh, yeah. Well, you mentioned the animated Batman. I grabbed myself after all this time that he's been out. The golden, is it golden era? What do they call it? The golden era Batman, I guess. But
golden age, silver
golden
age?
age. Yeah, not era. Golden age. But dude, speaking of a fun mezco, he is really well put together, and he was perfect to go with soups. So like I needed these guys. And then did you get Spider-Man or just Goblin?
I just got Goblin. I didn't get Spider-Man. I was tempted to get Spider-Man. I just feel like I'm set with Spidey's right now.
Okay, that's fair.
But what are your thoughts on the Spider-Man? I don't know.
There you go. Like,
okay,
this is why I needed Batman, because going back to core like superheroes, this is my three. Like, these are the guys that I would always, if anybody ever asked me, it was, it's Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman. Like, those are my guys, and it's always been. And of course, like my list is now way longer, but at the end of the day, these are my three boys. So yeah, I needed the comic look of all of them, and that's where Batman was that missing piece. So Spidey, I like him a lot. Now, the one thing that he ended up getting was I'm starting to get the creases right at the shoulder. That little bit of wear and tear. But I write it off in my head that like he's not going to go anywhere. He's living in my collection forever. I'm surprised at the level of articulation thanks to the suit, and also whatever these new bucks that they're using. Like he can really get posed up pretty well. Yeah. So he passes the toe touch test. There we go.
Yeah, that's a very important test. Yeah.
Right. But it's like, again, with just the shoulders in general, that's the one thing you're gonna just have to make peace with. I know, like Machu had told me, he would heat up like the vinyl to help it out a little bit beforehand. But I didn't do that, and now I get the creases. But it's the same thing, like going back to Moon Knight. Like, I'm never gonna part ways with that Moon Knight, and I still worry about those individual little strips, like along the rib cage. But so far so good. I have a Captain America, like the OG one. That's why I'm actually not going to get that comic one, just because I have that mezco interpretation of the comic, Steve. And I was worried about the little scales, but they do hold up. I have a dehumidifier down here that I run in the summertime just to make sure.
Just to make sure they're nice and stable and nothing's falling apart. Yeah, you got to.
Yep. But I don't know. I don't buy every single mezco release, but the ones that I have, like, I feel like I never want to part ways with. I do really love them.
Yeah, when you go in for a mezco, it feels like you're making a commitment a little bit, right?
Yeah, and I get that it's not for everyone, especially like some of the other superheroes. Like, these to me work so perfectly in that style, like the suit wise, like it is that. Like, I don't think they necessarily look pajama like, but there are a couple of other ones that I can see them like that criticism. But these I think are just like right out of a comic page, like that's what they would be. That's the suit that like all of them would put on at that time.
That's what they would put on. Yeah, that's very accurate. Yeah, so it looks like they are wearing suits. I mean, they look cool, man. I mean, you have very classic style going on right there, so I respect that.
This is great. What's going on, Literary Action Figs? How you doing, brother? That's asset depreciation on your taxes. Spider-Man creases. It's a good call. That's a good call. I'll never be able to get the full resale value. Oh, that's too good. So Spidey's great, man. I would say if I'm assuming like he hasn't sold out. I didn't jump at them either right away. I actually got my Goblin from Machu, and then he was giving it to me at a toy show, and then I ended up seeing Spidey there, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think he's on sale on Amazon now too. So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, keep an eye out.
Don't you tempt me.
I know. Well, this is,
don't you tempt me.
As Machu once said, Sunday nights can be expensive when we start getting excited about toys. We all start making our purchases. But yeah, now you cracked open your goblin, huh?
I cracked open my gobby. I got him. Well, I don't have him on display right now because I just took him out of the shelf. But I love this thing, man. It's just the vibrancy of the green and purple. Yeah. You know? And just like having him squatted on his glider like that.
Yes.
It's so fun. And just like the wiring of his satchel and everything. So you can have it kind of give it a little bit more dynamicism.
Yeah.
We pronounced that dumb word. Dynamicism. There we go.
Did you end up tightening this up? I tightened it up a little bit. I felt like I brought it up a smidge.
I haven't tightened up yet, but maybe I'll get to that. But I mean, I like it the way it is. But yeah, I'll probably maybe get a little bit more closer to the body. But I think it looks great. I love this wacky look, his expression, just like menacing. It's about to throw all the bombs at you.
Yeah,
and he loves it. It's so cool. It's so much style in it. I'm really happy with it for sure.
Oh, dude, the fact that he could hit that pose, I was a little worried. You know, like I was like, how is this possible? I know that they're it's in the directions, but it was giving me a. But yeah, no, like you can get this guy again just moving really well. I love these bucks that they've been using, where you can really get things going in terms of the squatting and all of that.
Yeah, I was surprised by how much range those legs had. I mean, he can do the full split, he can do a full squat, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna mess up the fabric at all. You know, it feels like pretty sturdy stuff.
Yeah, and I want to say, I think I did this when Machu, you know, always Machu's my magician that gives me the great toy advice. So he, I think I did it for both of these guys, but I rotated the torso. So it was a slow process, but you know, like a lot of wiggling, a lot of slug, because I don't want to do anything to damage like the suit itself. But I was able to rotate, and then you do get that little extra level of crunch in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be the one criticism I have is the crunch not being there. But I guess if you can kind of finagle it a little bit, you can get something to go. And
you know what? I think that's just the suit. I think, you know, like the double layer, you know, between the green ends, and that's where Spidey.
I mean, goblins have all the fun, you know. That's why I wore the shirt.
So where is he in your fandom? Is Green Goblin that high up for you? I love that shirt. Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna put Goblin in this pose right here. I think for the next one. Like I have all the poses I want to put Green Goblin in.
Oh my god.
Goblins have more fun, dude. That's how I live my life. Goblin code.
Oh my god. That is hilarious.
I still have one of my favorite figures from the Toy Biz era. Is this Goblin? The Marvel Legends
nice. One. You know what?
This was my favorite for a long time.
You're gonna give me you are welcome to give me a hard time for what I'm about to tell you, because Wade gave me a hard time when I told him about the fact that I once owned that face-off cap. Hold on, there we go. It said to get the poster.
There it is. Nailed it.
But I had that new in box from that I purchased. Who knows, at a Kmart or where Toys R Us or something, and I ended up. He was one of the early ones that I listed and sold in the quest of collecting, Mafex and Mezco figures, and
and that one holds a special place for Wade, so he took that personally.
I know.
I don't feel the same way. No judgment here.
Okay, all right.
So, you made the right decision, okay?
No, but that one looks so good. That really has held up. Even it was hard for me to list it because I had that whole wave. I think it was what Build-A-Figure. Which one was it?
It was it Sentinel? No.
It was
no, it wasn't Sentinel.
It wasn't Blackheart. Was it Blackheart?
No, Blackheart was one of the figures in that wave.
Oh, that's okay. I forget whatever the Build-A-Figure. I had all 6. Oh, you know what it was? I bought that wave when a KB Toys was closing down and everything. Like I was like, oh, when am I ever going to build a figure? And now, like, look at me. But I'm like,
I'll never have time to get around to that.
Yeah.
You host a weekly toy show.
So yeah, like I bought that whole wave, and that was slowly. It's so funny, like I always try to do the Luke Cage, like look forward, like, always forward always. Can't look back. Yeah. But that was one that I had a hard time. I second guessed myself a lot. And then the retro, the Marvel Legends, they had just come out with the retro carded goblins, so that like made it a little easier on me. Like, oh well, I'm gonna have this one that I'm gonna want to photograph more.
Whatever you got to tell yourself,
I know, yeah. Literary Action Figures says that Green Goblin looks great, almost better than Spider-Man. Oh, I think he is, out of the two, I would say he might be the better figure. But then the Spidey, I'm just gonna use more because I love Spidey. So, but the Goblin's great. Oh, they're both. You really can't go wrong. Again, if you're into the Mezco style, I just wish they gave him articulated toes. That's like the one thing for Spidey. Like I feel like if it's a Spider-Man, he should be able to hit, the classic crouch, the classic little squat, which he basically can, but then without the toes, it's kind of like...
It's kind of difficult, yep.
Yeah, to get the standing.
For sure. I mean, it's still cool, man. It's still a cool figure, for sure.
Yeah. I'm just worried about those shoulders. This is every Sunday night, guys. I play with them, and I'm like, damn it, stupid creases.
Creases, my God.
Yeah. Oh.
Grind my gears.
Yep. Omega Weapon 13. What's going on, man? Happy Sunday. There's my neighbor Dan. How you doing, Cab 1134? And there's my fellow toy daddy, toy father in the house. What's going on, buddy? And Unworthy Collector. How you doing, Kev? Speaking of Legion's Con, he was another friend I got to meet for the first time at Legion's Con. He's going to be making a comeback. I'm excited. Dude, I'm telling you, Legion's Con is going to be so ridiculous. Yeah. It's going to be so awesome.
Were you there both days?
I was there both days. Nice. I was like contemplating like couch surfing or like couch crashing or like bathtub sleeping somewhere, but I ended up being responsible and I didn't partake that night. And but I was talking to No Chewing yesterday, and I think for sure one night is going to be Yimbo Unleashed.
Yimbo Unleashed. Yimbo unleashes everything.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a fun. I was definitely missing out on because the bar is right there. Everybody's just having a blast, and
well, I'm there.
Yeah, I might have to
count me in.
Yeah.
I need to see this with my own two eyes, my own two human eyes.
By the way, what is your favorite attachment for this Goblin figure? Is it the ghost?
Oh man. The frog, dude.
The frog.
That frog is just the dumbest, best thing I have seen. I love that. I love that dumb frog.
Oh, there it is.
The frog is great.
Yeah,
that's so ridiculous. I just love, like, you can tell when they actually give, really care about giving you the full enchilada, whatever you want to call it, right? Like a lot of attention to detail that go that far back that we're going to include the ghost and the frog and all these goblin batarangs, pieces. Yep. It's just there's just a real attention to detail and it's really appreciated, so it just makes the whole purchase that much sweeter.
And like one of the strengths for Mezco for me has always been like just the variety of different head sculpts. So the fact that he's like loaded with it, again, you get the stoic, you get the angry, and then you get the two different goblin expressions. Like you can't go wrong with this. I mean, really, guys, sorry. Like we're just fans.
We're just fans. This is not a paid advertisement.
No. Like 3 different goblin heads. 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess 5 and then 6 with the mask that he can just hold. So yeah, it's great.
The mask is insane too. Like it really is something else. Like oh my god, just the fact that it's see-through too. Like in the mouth part. There you go.
Yeah,
like that's such a nice touch. This the melted candle look of him.
I know. Yeah, the whole set is really well thought out, and it just made it that much better. Now, did you get Doom too? Have you gotten Doom? No,
no Doom for me. And it's not that I didn't think he was awesome. I felt like just that again in terms of where my fandom goes. Doom, I really liked the again going back to that retro card series that Legends was doing. Like that one really impressed me to the point where I was like, well, I know it's die cast parts, I know it's sculpted by Four Horsemen, but like how much I've photographed him since I own that one, I'm like, I probably won't. Like I try to always consider the photography aspect for like how much I'm gonna gravitate towards shooting someone, and that's where and also sometimes these things come out and it's just not financially a good idea. I try to have some level of fiscal responsibility to all of this. I try.
You have to. We have no choice but to.
Yeah. So
I got a good deal on them. That's how I got Doom and Goblin. So that's why I went for the two.
Yeah. How is the Doom for you? Did you crack him open yet? Or
I cracked him open. Let me go grab him. He's right around the corner.
All right, nice. Here, let's see. Josh Brown. Damn, maybe I should leave my Gatey's Toys, what's going on, man? How you doing? And you're gonna want that Doom, says Omega Weapon 13. I know. I've seen the pictures of him. I mean, he is spectacular. We had the comment that said I'm gonna want the Doom, and I was like, I already know I'm going to. That's why sometimes I have to choose.
It's just, I mean, the heftiness of it, the die cast, it feels so good in your hand. The cloth's good. Like the cape, I know people complain that it doesn't have a wire on the back, on the bottom. You could easily put one in, but it has on the side, can still hold its shape.
Right.
And just the face sculpt on that thing. And you can, just everything about it. You can pop that off. He has more of a modern mask too. He has a mask that has a more like expressive look to the metal. Looks even more sinister and angry. Then he has the messed up, scarred face, and he has a standard face as well. He has like tons of accessories. He has the belt, by itself. Also, the one with a holster like this one. I don't know. I mean, it's really cool. Even inside the mask, there's like little details.
Ooh, yeah.
See?
Oh, that's neat.
It's. I mean, if you're a Doom fan, I think you would want one like this.
Yeah,
for sure. But if you're happy with your retro, I was happy with my retro too. But then, I don't know, man. I think, I mean, you've seen the last X-Men episode, right? Spoiler alert.
Are we good? It's Sunday night. That came out Wednesday.
It's Sunday night. I mean, I don't want to talk about the episode, but just okay. Just like seeing him pop up was like, oh my god, I'm so happy I'm getting the Resco one. And, it made it that much sweeter. So,
well, I mean, again, like people they told us that we were going to see cameos. They told us that anybody that was in an animated series back in the 90s was going to make an appearance. We got our so sorry everybody. This was the cameo episode. There was a great setup for it. Again, this is like in this modern age that we live in, I've accepted my piece with spoilers. So hopefully you guys, we're not, but like getting Cap, like he had a nice, like longer cameo. That was a really great one, with the week before. Spidey, I wanted more of. Maybe we will, but just seeing Spidey,
I was like, he just had that kind of moment that melted on my couch. Seeing him pop up, and he looked just like the 90s one too, man.
Right, it was perfect. It was perfect. Yep. So perfect. And look, speaking of, there was that retro. There we go. There's my animated Spidey.
Hey,
I've been so proud of this guy because I popped off the feet of my my Ben Reilly Spider-Man figure that came out this summer, and then that's the head that came with it. Because to me, like I have an Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But
oh, that's cool.
But yes.
Oh, he just took them out.
He took them all out. There you go. That's what he does.
That's what he does. That's what Ultimate Spider-Man does.
Yep.
Right.
By the way, I have another super. Thank you so much. So this is Solo Center. It is greatly appreciated. And look at that. To assist with the financial irresponsibility. Again, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Just found your channel. All right. Fun time up until this point. I love that, man.
Awesome,
That's all we try to do here. So again, Special thanks to Mikey for joining me tonight. I knew we were going to have such a blast. So again, greatly appreciated. Omega Web 13. If people haven't seen the new episode by Thursday, it ain't our problem. Yeah, like that's kind of
it's the world we live in now, man.
It is. It is.
It's impossible to avoid it.
Because otherwise, like, you know, like, again, as someone who used to take that stance, like, I used to be like, no. And, like, I remember for Avengers, Infinity War, and even Endgame, I would go on Twitter. That's when I was using that more often. And I muted all the different keywords. So, like, it would block, like, you know, different posts. And it's like, now I'm at the point where I'm on social media every day at however long it is. But it's like, I can choose to put the phone down. I don't have to go on, you know, like that's me. That's where I've kind of made my peace. It's not Wednesday. It's not like I'm being a jerk about it on Wednesday.
No, you're not. You're not talking about a day of, the day after. It's Sunday. There's a I mean, I feel like the statute of limitations have passed on being able to talk about a current show that's going on right now.
Yeah,
it's part of like the pop culture zeitgeist at the moment, so it's like everyone wants to talk about it. You know,
I know,
100%.
man.
So, can you blame them?
I hope not. There was Lexington Steel. Wait, what was? I gotta look that up. Lexington Steel.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't look that up. That might be someone trying to catch you.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that is. That sounds like that doesn't sound like a Marvel
the
character.
voice actor. Is that who? Wait, it's an actor.
Don't do it. Someone says don't do it.
All right. Okay, I won't do it. Okay. Fair enough. Hey, there's my toy daddy. No chilling. What's going on, buddy boy? Oh, that's right, everybody. I always forget to tell you, but yes, don't forget to hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. Marvel fan, sorry I'm late. What are y'all talking about? Can't stay for long. Hey, we appreciate you hanging out as long as you can. Mike and I are talking. We just were going through Mezco, our love of Green Goblin, Mikey's love of that Doctor Doom figure, and then X-Men spoilers because we're jerks.
What we do. We ruin people's evenings with X-Men.
Oh, all right, Martin. Thank you so much. All right, yeah,
I told you, man. We're trying to get you. Trying to get you. These people, man. These goblins. These dirty goblins are all over the place. You gotta be careful.
Oh, that's very funny though. All right. See, that was one of those times where I will be smart about not putting the Google search up on the stream.
Oh, let's check this guy out. Let's check his filmography.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, unless he got the name from a comic character. All right, CU says, no, man, it's a real hidden Easter egg. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And
okay.
It's work is work. We're work is work people here. No worries.
Work is work. Work is work. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So, all right. So speaking of which, so what are you up to? Like, you are an actor, correct? Like, what are you doing in your work time? Not to get into that real world stuff, but that's an interesting profession. So hopefully you're enjoying it.
It is. I try to, man. I try to when the opportunity arises. But yeah, I've only been doing it for about like professionally for the last 6 years or so.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, last year was tough with the whole strike. And so it was a whole new experience. Like I had switched to a new agent, not to get into like the weeds of it all, but last year was difficult. And then, feeling a little bit more optimistic about this year and some other opportunities coming about. But it's fun, man. It's creatively fulfilling. It's one of the most insecure things that one can ever do because you just feel like you're not good enough, even when you get the job. And you're just trying to like create, and it can be such an overwhelming experience. And I love collaborating with people. That's part of the joy of acting, is like coming up like, together and just creating something unique and trying to bring to life someone's vision and whatever. It's just really fun, and I love every opportunity that I get to do it. Nice.
Did you do because I respect it so much because like I teach a mass media class to like 7th and 8th graders, and when I get into like with 7th grade, when I go into videography and I'm showing them what goes into, I was like, there's so many people, there's so much effort that goes into like something that you can just binge on Netflix. Like there's so much work, there's so many different people putting in their effort and energies. And I was like, and somebody I joke, but like I was like, someone like The Rock, like he's not really doing it. Like Tom Holland isn't really Spider-Man. Like we know this, but like he can pretend better than other people to be that guy. Like, it's an incredible amount of again, like you said, mental gymnastics to like.
Yeah, you gotta really pretend. You gotta be good at the pretending game. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's just like, you kind of. It's been fun when I get those moments to do that. Like I did a show a few years back, 2 years back, I think, and that was really fun. It wasn't like, I had to play a bad guy, which wasn't like crazy, but like just to kind of imagine what that would be like, and that's kind of fun to go in that kind of place. And you hopefully can make it feel believable when people watch it. But there's so much that goes into that, It's like the editing, the music, and the way it's filmed, and so it's just cool to be part of that. To be part of that whole collage to make a show or a movie. It's super fun, and like also on theater as well. Like I've done a little bit of theater.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Because you were no, I didn't mean to cut you off. I want you to but I remember you posting. Posting like a playbill. Like I was excited to ask you like what that performance was, and do you prefer like live Broadway, off-Broadway stuff? Do you prefer, do you prefer a live performance, or do you prefer something filmed, or do you just kind of roll with whatever?
I roll with whatever. Yeah, honestly, it's like just hire me. Come on, give me some work.
Yeah,
give me some work. You come on. So, I mean, I'm cool with whatever rolls my way. If it's theater, if it's film, television, catering, whatever someone wants me to do, I'm game. Yeah, I mean, there's different approaches to those kind of things. Like film is a whole different thing than theater acting. There's different things you have to access and to use, right? And I'm still learning all those things too, but it's still the same sort of process, going through lines, rehearsing it and finding different ways of saying the lines, but also bringing some of that theater, work into also like film, and like trying different techniques to help you learn the lines or say them in different ways. And all that's really exciting. So every time I try to do an audition, I try not to think about, I need to get this job. Like this job is very important. I just think about the process of getting there and making a character and trying to make it feel like lived in, or just interesting or fun or different. If you can make like interesting choices, I think that's the biggest thing that I've been learning, and I'm still learning and still trying to do, is that you have to make interesting choices and not just try to do what you think someone wants to see, right?
Sure. Yeah.
And I feel like that's also a similar approach to making anything, like making YouTube videos. If you're doing photography, or like how you have your shows, you're trying to do something that you find interesting, entertaining, and your take on it, right?
Right.
And that's
absolutely
what people are drawn to. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I know I've always tried to be my most authentic self here. Every week, same thing with like as I make my videos. It's like like at the end of the day, like starting out, I was trying to replicate styles of things that I saw, and it wasn't until I felt comfortable in just being happy with who I am, and hopefully it'll resonate with people, like that I felt like I started clicking with people. So for sure, I can't imagine it's got to be the same, very similar in that. Do you do like acting class? I'm trying to think of like, I love the show, and I'm blanking on the title, but the Bill Hader HBO show where he's the hitman,
Barry,
an actor. Barry, that's it. I knew it was a B name. I'm like, it's not Bill. Barry. Did you watch? Did you watch that at all?
I love Barry. So good.
Okay. Was that did you have a lot of that resonate with you? Have you taken improv classes, or have you gone through that?
A little bit, yeah. I've done some improv and some acting classes. Obviously, it's like super heightened, but very similar, but very like that kind of thing of like people trying to become serious actors and almost like what you'll do to achieve that goal, right? But yeah, I'm trying to think of like how that was. Like it was definitely a dig at how people really take actor training and those things so seriously, and there's always like the guy who's been doing this for 30 years like he never made it, and so now he has to teach acting, or like a sitcom star in the 60s or 70s. There's definitely some parallels that like I would see in that for sure.
Okay.
But he just did it in such a creative way, and it was like also like the sort of like ironic love for it as well that he puts into it, but while making fun of it at the same time, and it's really well done. But I mean, I've had some. I think my theater experiences haven't been as cartoony as that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll have a class that's like over the top. But
well, I mean, I'm always never taking it stuff always with a grain of salt, right? Like especially anything they're putting out, or especially something from the mind. Like I knew that wasn't exact. I just didn't know how many similar, like to somebody living the life, like if there were some level of like parts of it. It's like Abbott Elementary, like I teach, like that's not teaching, but there's a lot of like, again, the truth is hidden in the jest.
Yes. Yeah. There's definitely truth pulled, like from real life events that go into probably a show like that or Barry, and then they just kind of take it off to another place. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't remember my acting coach. I had one acting coach. I don't. Yeah, nothing's really ringing the bell. I feel like I've had some pretty like tolerable people. I have worked with one guy, who worked with Heath Ledger on Dark Knight.
Oh, nice. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that guy.
Really cool guy. Yeah. His acting coach helped come up with the voice and everything, or so I've heard.
Yeah.
And then he worked with Chris Hemsworth on Thor. And then they were kind of like working together to be like, what will make it work? And they're like, try to make it funny or something, And then I think the third one worked really well, and the fourth one maybe not so much. But it's just like cool. Like you try different things with different people, and sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. But I think it's just trying. It's just like the effort of putting in the work to see if this will work. But you never know. You never know what the real end result will be. But you go with it. You go into it with total confidence, or at least you hope that it'll work out.
Yeah. Well, Mikey, you're awesome. You should go into everything with that confidence, dude. That's it. Bring that.
No, dude, come on. I tried to. I mean, I had one, not like an existential crisis, but I had an audition. I was like, well, I guess I'm not an actor. I'm going to retire, and I'm going to jump off a cliff, and I'm going to end my career. But then, like, it was like, and then, like, my wife made me an amazing dinner, and I was like, I'm fine. Yeah, it's like those things where you just kind of take it in, you learn from it, and then you just try to remember the work you put into it, and just carry that effort into the next thing. It's very goldfish memory. I used to play hockey. I played ice hockey for like 15 years. I was like a goalie in Miami. And I try to apply the same sort of concept where you let in a bad goal, you kind of like, man, I should have stopped it, and you just forget it and you move on to the next thing. And you just have to kind of keep pushing forward, or else you're just going to be wallowing in your failure.
Oh my God. Well, yeah. Were you around for my hockey parent talk last week?
No, I wasn't. I wish I was there. Hockey parent talk.
Yeah, my so not to rehash last week's episode, but I got to see some so again, it was a wonderful experience minus this one small subset, and so we went on a whole tangent last week about like sportsmanship and the importance. And again, but like why sports are so great is that they help me. Like I played baseball my entire life. I've played other things, but that was always my constant and like one of my deep loves. And as a pitcher, like sometimes you're striking out the side, and sometimes you're giving up 3-run bombs, and you got to bounce back. Then there's another game the next day. There's the next start, the next thing. So it definitely same thing applies. But that's humans in general. Like we all suffer. Like we talk about it with the Toy Daddies on Wednesday. Like just imposter syndrome, and just like our dumb brains are so wired to be negative that you have to. purposely like tune out your own noise to be like, no, I'm good, man. Like,
like get behind me, Satan. Just kind of get out of there. It's just always talking to you, right? And so trying to block that voice out. It's tough. But once you do, you feel like you're just like on a trajectory.
Oh yeah.
You feel like nothing can stop me at this moment. I just feel really confident about what I'm doing. So.
Right. So I like to ride the wave when I'm feeling that way, like I try not to. I just try to get out of my own way. Let's just ride this good feeling, because like life will have a way of kicking us in the balls anyway. So it's always gonna.
It'll find a way. It'll find a way. It'll bring you down. Like you said, you really got to literally like ride that wave, whether it goes up or down. Just kind of go with the flow of the ocean and just kind of take it from there, man.
Yeah, be water. One of my favorite things, be water.
Be water, baby. Be water.
Let's see. Literally, I hope there is something like I decided NDA.
Me too. That'd be great. Send me NDAs. Awesome. I'll sign them all.
Perfect. KJ Smith, what's going on, dude? Thanks for joining us this Sunday evening. Finn Cobb says, still feel like a jerk for how I worded my comment listing. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Don't get out of your head. Like, to me, I'm like, we had such a great chat about the whole experience. So Finn, don't even think twice about that, man. Like, I understood your meaning, and then again, you're all good. You're all good. See, that's what I mean. The past is the past. We can't change it. We live it in this moment right now.
Yes, that's all it is. That's the theme of today's episode.
It is. Yeah. It is. Yeah. So we'll get back into toys. I just have, I just was fascinated to hear about the acting side of your life, because we're multifaceted people. Like we're not just toy guys, although we do love our toys.
We do. Truly do.
Oh my God. So I finally. Speaking of toys, did you get the Giant Man and Wasp 2-pack?
I didn't. Is it sold out?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Sold out.
Chat, help us out here. Help Mikey out. Is it anywhere still? Are you doing the Haslab? How about that? Did you get Giant Man?
I did.
Okay, so then why did you not get this?
Are you scolding me right now? What the?
I'm not. Should I give you like last week? This was this was the face that I shot at the one hockey dad that was being very unsportsmanlike. It was this.
Whoa!
Why didn't you get the Giant? Why didn't you get that Giant Man?
Oh man! I saw you stare deep into my soul and rip out my heart.
Oh no! But like, he's.
I know. I mean, you gotta go with. Yeah, you're right. I beefed it.
Well, let us know, everybody. Oh, it's currently sold out. Literary Action Figures. Thank you he's very good about helping me with when I'm like, oh no, this thing was out. But so yeah, all right. Hopefully we get a re-release. Hopefully it's also not going to be too crazy on you. I just thought because of Giant Man, like.
I know. I know. I've been so picky with my purchases, and I think it's just a side effect where it's like, should I get Giant Man? Maybe I wait for it. But man, I feel like things are just selling out more frequently than they used to. Yeah.
Well, one of the things I have speculated. Again, I have no proof out of anything. That's all. These are just words. But I've been nervous about toy companies starting to pull back a little bit on stock, especially in the Hasbro range, where you have. Yeah, you had so much end up in Ross and clearance aisles and all that stuff. So that was been my worry. And again,
I mean, it might be right. Yeah,
I try to make peace, as best as I can if I can't get my hands on something. But the Wasp is very cool. They're both very neat. So not to rub it in. So sorry. No. I thought that you might have.
I know you approached it like, let's play with Giant Man. I'm like, I don't have one.
Oh no.
No, it's very cool. And you know what? You might be right with that theory, because I mean, they sold out. The Ghost Rider sold out very quickly too.
Yeah.
A lot of the Black Fury stuff sold out. That was on Pulse over this weekend. The May the 4th stuff. So it might be a thing where, you're right, where they have such an overstock of things. And I don't know if that's just like residual effect from 2020. And I'm just, again, speculating words.
Right.
Words don't mean anything, but we're just using words to describe our thoughts. And yeah, I mean, it could be part of that. I hope not. I hope it's not just a limited, and that I'll get my dirty hands on that Giant Man and Wasp 2-pack at some point. But yeah,
I bet closer to Haslab time, I think we'll see this set again. I think that would be a misstep on their part, because I feel like you're not going to be alone in the fact that I mean, again, a common trait between, you know, like friends in the toy circle is like just being smarter about like not buying everything. I mean, like when I started this stream, it was Yimbo buys everything, and I was buying everything that I thought was neat. And now it's like I buy a lot, but definitely smarter about like even like the Neckest Holothon stuff. That's always been my go-to lately. Like I was very picky about because I was just talking myself out of things. Of course, would I want that everything that came out? Sure, but
yeah, for sure.
What's realistic about space and money and all of that? So
what's the ultimate deciding factor? And when you decide, is it photography?
For me, it's going to be the photography. Yeah, like it's how much am I going to want? Because now I know, and that was something that like. When I first got into doing the stream, it was the Mr. Hyde wave. So way back, the Shang-Chi wave, like that was I bought all of them, and it was a stretch like that where I was literally every Legends wave that was coming out, I was buying. Not always building the figure, but grabbing just Waltz Guardman. Okay, like again, no knock on people that are fans of that character. I didn't have a love for it. I just thought it looked cool and that it could be used in my.
The whole Guardman community is angry at you right now.
I know. But I'm not knocking the
all 5 of them are coming after you.
But he's somebody that comes to mind that like I thought I was going to end up using more in photography, and I didn't. And so for me, like that. I just now know and that's why I bought that Batman, because I'm like, it's kind of crazy, but I would rather have a bunch of Wolverines and Batman and Spideys, because I'll use them in different ways because I want to play with them. So yeah.
Whatever you got to tell yourself, dude.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. It's very unique to everyone. That's why, like, I always try to, like, I put my bio on Instagram. Like, the only thing I sell you guys on is a good time. Like, that's it.
Yeah. Good times, baby. Good times.
Yeah. Let's see. Marvel fan said, "TheFigureReport. It's okay. I do not have that 2-pack. You're not the only one." Yeah, there you go. And then Literary Action Figures said, "Yeah, the Yoda 2-pack went decently fast." That was with which Stormtrooper was? I can't even.
Gree, I think.
Yeah.
Commander Gree.
But dude, yeah, this is a fun set, just for the record. And I had that Deadpool at the start of the show playing with my son's Tanuki Mario, which I always like to bring the toy photography into here for you guys. So just so everybody knows, the little minifigs are perfect for toy photography. Like these little Super Mario movie toys are so good. And they're $2 right now at Walmart. So, so like if you've been holding off, they were $6, and I bought my son a bunch of them. But yeah, they're down to like $2. So on clearance.
I want a son that I can just buy them $2 Mario toys.
Yeah,
that's all I want a son for.
Yeah, they're awesome. So he has. Oh my God, I've wanted to do shots like that. Like more stuff like this, where again, superheroes are playing with these Super Mario toys, because I have he has like the blue shell, he's got the bone Koopa, he's got the Luigi, he's got the whole set.
That's awesome.
But look at that Quinjet, man. Look at that little Quinjet.
That's so cool, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
What did your son say about your photography? Is he into it?
Yeah, well my daughter's actually grabbing. So I have twins. They're both going to be 5 in June. So out of the 2 of them, my son loves toys. Like he loves today he asked me, like, "Daddy, can I get your energy blasts?" It's like I have a little box of like explosions and G.I. Joe missiles and my Bandai stuff, and so he always loves playing with that thing. But he just wants to play with toys. So he's like, I love it. Dude, even before Betty had the big Bowser, he had Bowser and Bowser Jr., and he was just it's just like all the sounds that we made. I love like just seeing it firsthand. it feels like an out of body experience. Like, oh, this was totally me at this age. Like, this is it. This is what, you know. My daughter, on the other hand, has really gravitated towards. She'll join me in the basement, like when I'm doing stuff down here, and she'll help me with the lights or spraying the atmosphere aerosol. Or I've given her like the little shutter, trigger to press. And then
she's like your assistant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. And then she she goes, Daddy, look at my toy setup. Like, that's what she calls like, and it'll be a little like whatever diorama or dollhouse, and she has something going. And I just found an old digital camera that I now gave like a legit one, but it takes AA battery. I was like, all right, loaded it up, and she is just like, and like has the strap around her neck. It's so she's gravitated to the photography. It's very neat.
Cool, man.
Teach that next generation.
Yeah.
But yeah. So look, the rest of this stuff. He came with the two little vials, which are always helpful. Again, anything in the toy
stuff.
Yeah. Anything in the toy photography sense. That's so just a great set. Great set. I love that little computer, and then those head sculpts. And their head sculpts continue to get better and better. The Legends, all these comic ones, like I'm just like,
I can't believe digital printing is so good.
Yeah, I mean, like just the comparisons when you see people, like whether it's something that I already have owned and now it's an update, or like when I see comparison shots online, like really, like it's masterful. And I do find myself way more into just gobbling up all the comic stuff now, like. Not that there's anything MCU that's like even out to buy, but
it's really been desolate with MCU stuff.
Yeah, I guess there just hasn't
really been anything. So
yeah, I guess the next technical thing Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, because before that it was the Marvels, right?
Did you watch that? I thought that was fun.
Nope.
No,
I didn't see that one. I didn't see Ant-Man.
Oh, you didn't watch that? No, Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd didn't get you.
It didn't get me this time. I mean, I love Paulie Rudds, but I just wasn't really as invested. But I think X-Men '97 got me back on the bandwagon.
Yeah, so. Dude, and I do you think they're tying it? This is all going to get tied into MCU? Like, is that the word that I'm hearing on the streets?
Crazy.
On the streets?
That is how we got your ear? Your ear in the streets?
Yeah.
What are the kids saying? What are the kids saying? You're a gumshoe.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, that feels like a stretch to tie in an animated show to the series. But, I mean, with Deadpool, all theories are possible. All options are available. So I guess you can't count it out. But I don't know. What are the betting odds on that? Give me the DraftKings betting odds.
That would be interesting. Literally action figs. Hey, where are you in the sports book? Let's see. Marvel fan. I have that Deadpool. That Deadpool is my favorite. Oh yeah, that's from last year's Comic-Con. That 2-pack with Hydra Bob.
Yeah,
that's what this one's from. I love them. Yeah, like at GameStop. Oh yeah, GameStop has been showing up with a lot of Pulse things too. So you might end up seeing that Giant Man just pop up. Do you have a GameStop near you that you frequent or no?
There's one not too far. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. I'm actually pretty there's a couple of good stores, like some niche stores, some import stores that, I mean, they actually had the Goblin, Doom, the Turtles pack. They had, they were upcharging it a little bit, but there's some stores here and there where I can find them. I actually ran into Henrock at a store, Forbidden Planet, in New York, and he was grabbing a set of the Mezco turtles, and I almost bought one there, but I had one on the way, and I had to wait a week. But I was so tempted to just get it at that moment. I was like, "Ah, damn you!" No. There's some good stores, some quality stores around here, but GameStop. I mean, I've not really found a lot there, but I mean, that's solid.
I'm just saying I'll keep an eye out because I have one that's close, and right now, like I see, look, I've been good. That Wolverine and Psylocke, like that version of Psylocke, I don't really know. you know, like in the big cape and all that. So
Yeah.
as much as I would love those head sculpts, I'm like, oh, I'll behave. So, but even the Mr. Fix-It and Patch, like that set's been there. So, like I said, it's just been interesting that some stuff, Pulse stuff, does show up. In mine. So if I see it, Mike, I'm an instant grab for you. All right.
You let me know.
So there you go. Captain McKay's in the house. He said, I just got the Grogu Black Series with the floating pod. Needed it after I got the Glavis Ringworld Mondo figure. Would love to animate them. That sounds fun. You should definitely do
awesome.
that.
Yes.
Ender's Shadows in the house. What's going on, man? Happy Sunday. The Macho Toy says, let's see. Well, we'll have to plan to see. Oh, that's right. Deadpool 3 in San Diego. That's going to be one of our days.
Have fun, guys. Have a great time. Because I won't be there.
We will.
Whatever, man.
Oh, Mikey, speaking of, it's the Macho Toy. There he is.
What's up?
Just coming to break your balls.
In my face.
Yeah, in virtual person now.
Break my balls like this right here on the show. You bastard. You're a real piece of work, Machu.
Speaking of GameStop, there are some GameStops that I go to. If you just send me whatever you're looking for, Mikey, and I'll keep a lookout.
Well, I'm still looking out for. Well, I mean, they're not GameStop. Their Target is the Dulcim and Bison because I
don't find those anywhere.
Yeah,
We just got Phelan at the Target by me, and that was like the first time I've seen Phelan.
No, I have a toy fairy godmother that helps me out in another part of the country.
Nice.
Because I literally have never seen a Street Fighter figure at any Target that's near me ever.
Yeah. It's like a magical unicorn. They don't exist.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just noticed the time. Oh man. So Mikey, because I want to know. I know you had a hard out tonight. So Matt, did you want to try to?
I can extend it.
Okay.
I think it's like a 12-minute match.
So, Mikey, you are a wrestling fan. At some point in your life, I'm not saying you're like watching week to week, but you've done it before, or you just have a blast doing it.
I have gotten back. Well, yeah. I mean, I used to watch all Attitude Era and WCW, so I was all into that stuff. And I started watching recently too.
Wait, hold on. Can I pause that? Oh,
yeah,
yes, perfect. Okay. All right. So all right. Yeah. So are we doing a three man booth here?
Yeah. Why not?
All right, so Matt, set us up. Who are we seeing in this one?
All right, so Chewy is really adamant about taking that title, the TPC title, back from Toy Father. So I set up a match between the two of them, and you are the special guest referee.
Yes, amazing.
Right.
Oh my god.
I figured that would be perfect for this show.
Exciting.
Real quick, just because Marvel fans got to go, but all right, we will. Here, I'm gonna. Let's see. What does he say? How many waves do you think we're getting for X-Men '97? I did see something from Dan that they weren't like. Yeah, like they weren't prepared. Like not prepared, but like it's not gonna match where our expectations are at the moment. So they're gonna be coming. Just I don't think that the rest of this year we're gonna see anything new.
But honestly, by the time this ends, right?
Yeah.
We've gotten most of the roster on X-Men '97.
Yep.
I don't know who else, like out of the main characters.
Morph.
Like we need Beast, Morph, right?
Yeah. Beast, Morph. Isn't both updated Jubilee? I want an updated Jubilee. You know.
Yeah. It would be probably perfect timing for season 2.
Forge. Yeah.
Right.
Cable.
Yeah.
I mean, you could definitely put together a couple extra waves for sure.
Yeah. I mean, like the current Jubilee right now is not that bad, but yes, we do need an updated Jubilee.
Yeah.
Beast is that body is pretty good. It's just like it's too bad that it's not pinless.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Morph, right? Like all we really need to do is just get that Age of Apocalypse head on there.
That's my favorite. Sure. Yeah. I'm so happy I ended up doing that with you guys. Thanos asking, Figure Report, are you a WWE fan?
Closeted?
All right, that's I've done my watch-alongs here. I missed Backlash yesterday, but
I watch WrestleMania, and sometimes I watch the highlights on YouTube. So yeah, but I don't watch it like week to week. But
yeah. It's been man, that time. There was a time in my life, 11 hours a week dedicated to live wrestling.
Yeah. 11 hours a week.
There was a lot. It was a lot, man. Between Raw, SmackDown, NXT. What else was there? TNA, or I don't know. I was just watching everything. Yeah. But all right. So here we go. This is Mikey. So here we go. Oh, another possible.
Let me know if it gets choppy, because then all I have to really do is just remove it. All you have to really do is remove it from stage and then add it back on. I think it'll kind of buffer it out.
Okay, so we'll give this a shot. And now, should I have the volume of it like half?
I lowered it a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay.
So we could.
All right, here we go. This is the debut of the Fig Report as a WWE broadcast commentator, as well as myself. So here we go. Am I allowed to comment on my own dancing?
Oh yeah. You're so bouncy, is what J-Shot said.
I mean, I do have the wobble knees. I love that you have the Toy Daddy logo back there.
That's pretty awesome.
I am a bouncy. Mikey, you've met me. Is this meeting me at Comic-Con?
Yeah, you were that excited. You were that hyped up. I remember you doing this, walking down the hallways of Comic-Con, just like bobbing your head, pointing your finger in the air, and you're still doing it here at the NXT Arena. So you're very excited to ref this match.
He's got a chance here to impress all.
So you've been, yeah.
Oh no, what were you saying, Mikey?
No, you please. You're the one repping. I'm just commentating.
Fair and balanced.
Yes,
Fair and
impartial.
Yes, please.
Oh, get lazed.
This is incredible.
That TPC title is one of my favorite titles that I made.
Yeah, dude. Look, it's so shiny.
Proudly, so shiny.
Yes. Oh my god, dude. And you had to pick the title animations, right, for each of these guys?
Yeah. So I picked the one that most suits Toy Father right now.
Oh yeah. For sure. Not giving up. Oh yeah. You gotta pry it from my cold, dead, lasered hands.
And somebody asked me, I forgot who it was, but they were like, "Is Toy Father a shirt tucked in guy?" And I'm like, I think he might be. If not, he should be.
You know, it works. Like, I don't think Chris would be upset about us saying that. Right. I feel like he goes. He's very well put together, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. This is an amazing entrance. There's so much attitude.
When did he go here? Crowd is not into Toy Father tonight. Oh, it's spectacular. It's spectacular.
I think he went full on heel after that ambulance match they had.
Yeah.
Barn burner.
Things are about to get good.
All right, let's get a little. Should I pause it real quick or no?
Remove it from stage and then put it back on. Hopefully that.
Yes. Oh, perfect call. Perfect call.
Yeah. It's like a commercial break.
Yeah.
Word from our sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the logo on the back of the hat. So is Toy Father, does he only get to bust out the Laser Man armor for like one of the big 4 pay-per-views? Okay.
Yeah, for the pay-per-views. It's like Finn Balor.
Yes. Yeah.
You gotta think of
you gotta save the spectacle for the PLEs.
Yeah.
Right.
He is a closet WWE fan. He knows what PLE is.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
I know the nomenclature, all right, guys. Let's not get it. Let's relax a little bit, all right?
Chewy says, I need that hat. You do need to. You can make that hat on your cricket. Get your cricket going. Oh my god, I need this title in my life, in real life.
You should see the Toy Migos title. Oh, wait, I sent you the Toy Migos
title, right? No, these are all glorious. I want to collect. How funny is that? I'd rather have a collection of Toy Tuber Championship belts than I would actual championship belts.
They have meaning.
It's true.
The belt is bigger than him.
Heavyweight.
Oh, Thano just said I would love to play you guys in this game. Well, did you make those? Have you been making them public, Matt?
I made some of them public, but I also have updated them quite a bit, so I'll have to re-upload.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are on 2K24, and with the community creations, you should be able to download whether you're on Xbox, PC, or PS5.
No, I appreciate that he wrestles with his hat. That's gonna take some.
He requested that.
He requested the hat, and I appreciate him wearing the hat during his match.
Yeah, in the 90s style.
Wow.
Around the chokehold on it. Is he giving up? Oh, he gets out.
All right. That was very early to go for that move. Very early, Chris. What are you thinking? Powerhouse, no chewing.
Oh my God! A belly-to-belly suplex. That was intense. He's going for the pin.
I love it. I love that Toy Father is trying to keep that title.
He is so aggressive right now.
So aggressive. He is like a honey badger.
Yes!
Pulling to the crowd. He is so excited to be here, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen a ref actually go on the turnbuckle.
I'm just so excited that we're all together in the ring, guys.
They're all together. He's like, I love you all. I love wrestling. But he's not liking this move right now. On the side, on his back, on the apron. That's got to hurt.
I'm like,
hardest
Chris,
part of the ring.
That's the hardest part of the ring. What are you doing? That man has a job. He has to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, he just flipped off like nothing happened to him. Amazing. He just giving a hug. Yimbo loves hugs. Yimbo loves hugs.
Yeah.
Drop kick. Very interesting methods here.
Toy Father no-sold that.
Yeah.
No, sold that. You got a 3 count? Nope.
I love 2.
Oh, another devastating belly-to-belly into the pin.
Oh, rope break.
Chewy, what are we doing? Oh, there we go. All right.
Back. Nice counter. We're going for the quick pin, too. Trying to end this early.
That was a bit slow, Yimbo.
I can't shoot. This is unbiased. I just want if they could both win.
Yeah.
Oh, monster power. No, ref. That's not how it is.
Oh, there we go.
Spinning elbow to the face.
Get that tricep meat. Oh, did he just bust open Toy Father?
I think Toy Father's busted open. It's not looking good. Rolling around.
This is why you don't wear glasses.
That's why you don't wear glasses. No, you wear backwards hats. You wear backwards hats, though, in this ring. God dang it. God dang it.
Chewy with the backwards hat. He's no business. It's all business.
All business, all pain right now.
Look,
you were saying, come on, let's be friends. Let's be friends here.
What are we doing here?
We're here to have a good time, guys.
This is Legion's Con, by the way.
Oh, my God, yes.
Oh, my God. I need this. Oh.
In the lobby of Legion's Con.
You know what? I've doled out my fair share and received my fair share of flare chops in my lifetime.
Oh,
so.
my God.
Oh. That
Yimbo
went
unleashed.
through. Yimbo unleashed. Beautiful suplex there.
Toy Father has that low center of gravity, so it makes it a lot easier for him to suplex.
Ooh, yeah.
It does. It does. The power
Very
comes
quick.
from his legs. Yeah, very quick to the power bomb.
All popping the hips, right?
Pop it in the hips. All in the hips. That's what you learn in NXT.
Missed the big boot in the corner.
Oh, I'm going to pause. Here, commercial break. Here we go. Pop that back.
Nice takedown.
There we go. Brought to you by Snickers.
Satisfy your hunger.
And with that quick of a count, the referee isn't leaving much time for a kick out. The referee is absolutely
Back with another power bomb. Just the power to
back
pick him
to the
up
well.
from the bottom of the mat like that.
and hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear
So,
and tear.
Thano, just so you know, this is the AI, right? That you let these run. Okay, so this is a simulation that Machu played out, and now we're just delivering. This is my first time watching it. This is the live commentary, my friends. Toy Father's in the house. He's in the house.
He's here to defend his title.
Right after the left arm. Laser
Oh man, that left arm has
Oh,
seen
look,
better days.
Did you hear Corey Graves using laser focus with Chewy?
Yeah.
What an insult to Toy Father.
That was direct. Yimbo's had enough. Yimbo's having enough right now.
Corner.
I just want a good, clean fight, guys.
He's trying to tear the
He's
arm off.
working that arm, and Yimbo's saying that's enough. That's enough. You've had your fun. Now
yeah.
go.
I know you're the Red Hood. I know you're the Jason Todd of the Toy Daddies. This is unacceptable.
Oh, sweep of the leg. A la Karate Kid.
Chewy rolls after some air.
Toy Father just said, "Is this the third title match? Is this the third one between?"
I think this is the third and final.
This one is headed outside.
Yimbo to settle the score as the referee.
Outside the ring. Oh, a super kick to the chin.
Hey, they will get the fairest shake possible as me as the referee. I'm calling it down the middle.
Oh, God. Ow. The Alabama driver.
You can't win the title from the outside, though.
That's true.
It doesn't, it's more about the pain than the title at this point, boys.
That's true.
More about
Is that a Claymore?
the Claymore. It's more about making a statement. At this point,
Officiating was a bit.
Gotta get
Chewy's
back in the
finisher
ring.
is the Claymore kick.
Byron, how would you evaluate
But I think he
Back
caught
in the
a
ring now.
clothesline.
Our referee's done a good job. Ethical,
From Toy Father.
consistent, and on top of the action.
Oh my God! Toy Father said no. Chewy needs
no.
3 tries to get the
Oh!
title back.
this might be it. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. 2. Oh, that was very close.
Gotta
It said
cover
on the
those
top.
shoulders.
It said on the top corner, very inconsistent counts.
Yimbo's just checking on Toy Father right now.
Watch the impact.
What was Gibbo doing? What did he do? The ref is in cahoots.
I'm
They're
sorry,
in cahoots.
Chewy. I'm sorry, Chewy. That was not my intention.
That might have costed the match. Can't believe it.
Another belly to belly.
Oh God!
Unbelievable. Oh, a low blow by him. What has happened?
What is this trick?
They're in cahoots. I knew it. At the 3 count, a fast 3 count, and it's over.
You can't get to 3 that fast.
And the fast count.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh, unbelievable.
Wow!
A brutal loss for our
There it is.
champion.
What have you done?
Are we really going to let this match stand?
He is shaking hands with Satan himself.
Wow!
God.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Well, great match.
Have fun on the show on Wednesday, guys. Oh man! Oh, Thano with the terrible booking.
With the low blow, Yimbo.
I know.
Hoots.
Wow! I
Chewy
didn't.
gave you the next. Chewy gave you the next title match, didn't he? He promised you.
He must. There must be something going on.
Despicable.
BS. Thanks, Jimbo. Oh man, say right, Chris. That was amazing. That was so much fun. Let's see. Apologize to No Chewing and not me. No, Chris. I'm so sorry. I didn't. I'm glad it was with the classic low blow though. That
my
like
God.
the behind the back,
Yeah.
the old China one. Oh,
And you held it too. You held it.
Yo,
there.
yeah, you have
You
to.
sold it. You sold it.
You got to flex on everything. Just like a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
extra
yeah.
squeeze.
A little extra squeeze. Right in the Jiminy Crickets.
Oh my God, that was great. Matt, did you record that for posterity? Now we have the
Oh my God.
commentary.
Yeah, I gotta send you the
Ooh.
screenshots of that with the low
Ooh.
blow, and Toy Father's face.
It was a look of betrayal. It was. I'm sorry, Chris. But then I don't know why you had to go all heel. You had to go heel on us. You had to go Hollywood.
Yeah,
And that's not what the Toy Daddies are about, man.
Hugging that title a little too much. Now, Chewy, you got to be
Too
careful.
much.
You don't want to. You don't want to let that get to your head.
That's true. That's true. There's a lot of Toy Tubers coming for that Toy Pick Championship.
Oh man.
Can't get lazed anymore. All good. It takes 2 Toy Daddies to defeat the Toy Father. There you go. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, that was fantastic.
That was exciting.
Wow. So, Mikey, in the interest of your time frame, I wanted to give you like real quick. What I know you're super excited for all the Jaded Toys stuff. Is there anything else that in our being, smarter, wiser about our selections, like that you're going for, that that you're hyped for coming out soon?
Coming out soon. I mean, I have a couple of Mayfix stuff on pre-order. The Bane, the Nightfall Batman,
Yes.
the Age of Venom. I missed out on that one.
So did Chewy.
Yeah.
Funny story is, I opened this on Kev's show on the Enablers, and 796 also said that like he missed out on the extra head sculpt, and I also thought I missed out on the extra head sculpt. So I was pretty sad that I didn't get the extra head sculpt. But then when I checked my receipt to see how much I paid, it said bonus. And I'm like, wait a second. I did get the extra. It was in the box, taped to the bottom.
Wow. All right.
Like in the shipper box.
Oh, in the shipper box.
Yeah. Because you know how they do the extra pieces? They're not inside the actual box.
Oh, man.
So it's on the outside in a little baggie taped to the box.
Wow. Well, that's a good thing to note. And I saw again something similar to that's out right now is the Savage Crucible, and I saw that they posted like, "Don't forget to check behind the map," like as like an actual Instagram post, and that was something that I discovered when I was going through my Lemurin review. I was like, "Wait a minute, what? what is this?" And that's a really cool thing. But yeah, Mikey, what else? So, what do you have coming your way that you're so? You're all in on the Jada Mega Man guys? Are you getting all of them, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the most instant purchase I've ever made in my life. Like those Mega Man things. I hope they can go deeper than just 3 waves. I mean, I don't imagine them doing all the Robot Masters, but I would love to see like the whole first game. So Gutsman's missing, so we need that one. Dr. Wily, Dr. Light, a Roll, a Rush, and then hopefully, if that's gone really well, some Mega Man X stuff, because that's my favorite video game series of all time. Yeah. So if we can get that, that'd be extra exciting.
And by the way, Theta says, Mike, are you getting Super 7 D&D?
Dungeons and Dragons? What?
Yeah, is that the D&D? Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. I guess they're making a whole set. I didn't even realize that. No, NECA was doing them. I didn't realize Super 7 was putting some stuff out.
No.
I didn't know that either.
I don't think so. No, that's my first of hearing about Dungeons and Dragons. Right, but no, I don't think I'm getting that. I'll look into that. I mean, I do want to get the Simpsons stuff coming out from what's it called?
Super Jack's Pacific.
Oh, Jack's. Yeah. I want the Jack's Simpsons stuff. I hope they'll look really good. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, the only thing that stopped me was that they were, I guess they're 2.5-inch figures, not 4.
I think there might be two scales.
Oh, okay.
Like how they did with the Mario figures.
Right. Yeah. Oh, so that would be interesting. Okay. So yeah, the bigger set, I would the 4-inch set, if it's whatever is equivalent. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That house looks cool though. I had pre-ordered it for a minute and then canceled it. I was like, they're tiny, but that house looked cool.
Yeah. I want tiny toys. Yeah. No, they look cool. I like those. And then I have that the Pangu Optimus coming in at some point. I was really excited about that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's behind me. He's really.
And Matt, you're gonna kill me if I don't tell you that you're a little pixely right now. So it's.
It's
I know.
It's the end of the stream anyway. So.
Yeah, but that's a great Transformer, dude. I saw Henrock had it on his table today when I was looking through stories.
Oh, he had the Pangu. Because I know he's been trying to sell the auto transforming Optimus.
Oh, okay. It looked like, so maybe that was the one, but I thought it looked like the Pangu one. But yeah, dude, that's gonna be. I mean, Matt, he showed it off many times that it's glorious.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. So that's kind of the only thing I have coming in. I'm up to date with all the stuff I had on pre-order, and then I don't have anything for like the foreseeable future, which is kind of nice. Like I don't have anything pending. And there's nothing really out there that like I'm super excited for, and I think I just forced myself to not be excited for it because then I would want it. So
sometimes these are the things that we have to do, right, Mike?
yeah,
Sometimes we have to talk ourselves out
be
of some stuff.
responsible and not waste our money, but
well,
wastes.
Speaking of little toys, I wanted to and Optimus. I found at the Dollar General when I took my kids. They have these little guys. So you know what? I ended up buying Optimus, the Megatron, because I'm on such a Transformers kick now, thanks to YOLO Park. Cool. And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get the Batman. So the armored Batman, because basically these are all gonna be hot toys for these legends. And then Toy Father, because there's no hard feelings, I got a Laser Man. So Giant Man will have a little Laser Man hot toy for my toy photography. But There you go.
I love it.
By the way, this is interesting. Thano, I threw away the crowbar that I told Robo not to throw away. He caught it on time. Oh man, so that was for those hidden toys, man. Sometimes you definitely got to check every aspect of the box before you get rid of it. See, you said, hey, Machu was wondering. I know Machu will be right back. Was wondering if you caught the Lexington Steel cameo.
He's really on that Lexington Steel cameo, man. I think he saw a different show than we did. So
well, here we go. So Matt, we had the question about the Lexington Steel cameo on X-Men '97.
No comment.
Okay,
that's exactly what you should say.
Fanta said D&D. Veebs covered it. It's the cartoon D&D. All right, that's cool.
Okay.
I think Super 7 Star Trek is a deadline though. Unfortunately. I've got 46 pre-orders in BBTS. Thano, I can't believe it. I actually sent our little group chat a picture where I shipped Sentinel Noir and my Mezco PX Cyclops, and I currently have 0. I mean, this is just through Big Bad, but like 0 pre-orders. And I sent the gifts to you guys, like, so much you got to say, like, who am I? What have I become?
I've been there. Like, I think in 2021 or 2022, I had like 35 pending pre-orders.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And now I have nothing. Well, I mean, I have like a few things on BBTS, but it's,
me too.
No imports because
right. Well,
I've stopped buying imports from.
You showed me the light. Yeah, you showed me there's a better way. So that's one of those things. KRS-One, happy Sunday, man. Thank you for hopping in. Hopefully you can check the replay if you're just hopping in now, because I do want to be respectful of Mikey's life. And he's gonna need to take off, and I'm gonna need to go to sleep. Mikey, don't listen to Wade. Everything you and your brother do is pretty cool because he's not doing it. We're not doing it, but you guys are doing it.
The day I listen to Wade is the day I stop breathing. So hopefully that will be never.
There you go. When's your next? Have you set up your next appearance? I know you've been trying to get back on a monthly hop on with him, right?
My lawyers are in discussion with him right now, so we'll figure that out.
Okay, all right, and then he's got to send you an NDA.
Yeah. We have to have the lawyers involved because I can't talk directly to that two-faced goblin.
I'm in New Jersey, and then you guys NYC, Staten Island, right? Those are, yep.
Respect.
But man, this has been a blast. This has been an absolute blast. So again, thank you. Let me just circle back real quick, Mike, if you don't mind. I just wanted to thank Diggs, Figs, and High School Creations for the super chats. Again, greatly appreciated. And also, again, new Solo Sinner. Thank you for discovering the channel, and hopefully you start joining us weekly because we do this every Sunday night, man. And yeah, Mikey, you are always welcome back. Like I was telling you before the stream, sometimes I just need that little kick in the butt, but you are always welcome, man. So you're part of the crew. Yes, so not that I have a crew. Not that I'm trying to cop crew.
Are you starting a crew? Are you starting a gang?
It's the Figure Club.
Okay.
Too sweet me. Otherwise, I'm gonna start low blowing everybody.
Yeah,
already started with Toy Father.
You already started it, dude. Yeah.
Oh man, yes. See, Mikey, that could be our thing this summer. We could do the X-Men Airbnb.
I requested it.
Oh,
so
you did? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like $100, right, for the
night? Per night, $97 per night.
Yeah,
that's
perfect.
not bad at all. And I want to do it, guys. I want to do it. So
that would be amazing. We have to make that happen somehow. Please do.
FinCobb, appreciate you, man. Chewy, thank you so much. So yeah, as always, greatly appreciate you guys hanging out, giving up part of your life, listening to us talk about toys. Again, thank you all. And yeah, Mikey, stick around for the quick little outro, and away we go, guys. Have a great week, everybody.
Commentary, by the way.
Yes, you have a new career. Somebody, WWE, send that man a contract.